Hey everybody, it's me, Zach, and welcome back to my channel. Hey everybody, it's me, Zach, and I'm cosplaying as my dad. I'm cosplaying as my father, Hunter, taxidermist extraordinaire. Yeah, I don't know. I was really inspired when I went to the Casey Musgraves Deeper Well tour. She had a crew neck sweatshirt in her merch shop that was camo like this. And it said the Deeper Well tour on the back of it, and I really wanted it. It was $100, and also they only had a size small left by the time I got through there. And I said, none of those things are gonna work for me. The price, the size, none of it. And I said, you know, I really just truly want a camo crew neck. And so I found this on Depop, I think. It's cozy, it's comfy, and it's finally fucking fall in Chicago. Although I don't want to get too excited about that because seasonal depression usually kicks my ass in Chicago. So, like, let's not get too excited about the temperatures dropping, but it does feel cozy today. It's rainy outside. It's like 60 at best. Well, what is it actually? 67 allegedly outside. And so I'm just like, oh, I'm so cozy and you can't see me, and I'm dressing like my father. Like, wouldn't he be so proud of me? Don't you think my dad would be so proud of me right now? I don't know, hard to say. Hard to say how he'd feel about where my life is at these days. R.I.P. Dad, love to you. But here we are, trauma, generational trauma. Let me just shut the fuck up about my family. How did I even get to that? We're here to discuss Amberlynn's latest vlog. She's still uploading the pre-recorded content. And this seems to at least be actual West content, as in content that's about Wisconsin. Because the video's titled, My 19-Hour Road Trip to Wisconsin. The thumbnail has a picture of her mom, and Twinkie store. And I have to be upfront and transparent that I've seen multiple tweets on the twitter.com about how she brought all 3 pets with her. So spoiler alert! For all of you that were wondering, you know, what Amberlynn was gonna do with the pets, who was gonna watch the pets, how, like, were they gonna be okay? Well, she's just taking them with her on a 19-hour trip, road trip. Which also, by the way, I'm pretty sure the actual, like, people had, like, calculated the general distance for her to travel. And I saw a lot of people saying 13 to 14 hours. So she must have made a lot of stops and a lot of rest breaks and things like that. But anyways, I truly believe if she's bringing the pets along with her, that she fully plans on never leaving. I just find it so hard to believe, because otherwise, what kind of god-awful person drags, like, specifically cats along for a 19-hour car ride? And what world are cats gonna be happy being trapped in a car for 19 hours? I just can't imagine, let alone a dog, to be honest. But, like, at least with dogs, you can, like, get out, let them wander while you take a break and things like that. Like, you can't really let cats out to wander around, like, a rest area. So I'm very curious about this, and I'm very interested to see what's up. Oh, and before we all get to that, in case, like, I can't imagine anybody really cares, but in case you do care about old Alexis, you know, Amberlynn's BFF, former BFF, maybe back to being BFF again. She posted on her community tab of her YouTube page and said, I love me some Amberlynn, winking emoji, hot emoji. Like, I don't know what to call that. You know, hot with the sweating face emoji. You know what I mean, you can see it in the screenshot, but you know what I'm talking about. So anyways, let me shut the fuck up and let's just get to, shall we? Oh, we've transitioned. Like, this is a kind of a long video for her. It's 12 minutes and 55 seconds. Like, that's kind of feeling like some long content for Amberlynn Reid. So yeah, let me push play. I said I was gonna shut the fuck up and then I didn't, so So let's actually get to.
Hello, hello.
Hi.
Welcome to a new vlog. Today is
Hey.
a traveling day. Just want to pre-warn, don't know what I'm going to film, if anything. We'll see. I am currently mid-makeup. I'm not finished. I do have my hair pulled back for my makeup. I woke up at 3:30 a.m.
Just to let you know, I'm gonna comment on my makeup and my hair. This is not how I normally look, even though it totally is 100% how I frequently look on my channel. Please do not say anything. Please do not comment on my looks.
My alarm was set for 3:50 a.m., but I naturally just woke up 20 minutes before that. But yeah, today's the day. I'm gonna finish doing my makeup. I have so many random little things I have to do. Our goal is to leave at 5 a.m. It's currently 4:11 a.m. So I don't know.
Let's go.
I'm literally racing against time. Alright, so I have everything that I'm taking.
I still can't get the fuck over the brand new fan. That is just still so funny to me that you bought a whole entire fan to take with you. You couldn't take one of the ones you already have. You're literally probably getting ready to move there anyways. Why not just take the ones that you already have, that already work, that already you utilize on a daily basis? Words are still kicking my ass.
This is electronics, makeup, pillows, blankets, suitcase, luggage.
Also insane that we're getting content of her going through all the things that she's packed for herself once a fucking again. We know your last 4 videos have been about packing for this damn trip. I do not need an overview about all the things you have packed again.
And of course my fur babies.
This is crazy.
So I have this.
This is crazy.
This is actually what they traveled in to get from Kentucky to Oklahoma.
I remember.
So hopefully they'll smell it and recognize it. So I got them both in there, and it's honestly the saddest thing in the world. I hate it so much. Yeah,
I agree. It's really fucking sad that they're gonna be trapped in there for 19 hours. For 19 fucking hours, so you can go see your emotional support feeder in Wisconsin. That's crazy. It's crazy to take your animals on vacation with you like that when you're driving for 19 hours.
For some reason, Rarity is freaking out, but Wasabi is calm as a cucumber in there. So thankfully, this cat carrier is big enough for a litter box, water, and food. Okay, so we are currently at a 7-Eleven, a new 7-Eleven actually.
Oh,
but
wow.
I'm standing here with Twinkie, and the cats are in the back in a perfect spot. Rarity is meowing so much, but Wasabi has not made a single noise.
I think she's so crazy for doing all this animal content and talking so much about this, because listen, I'm definitely not an expert in transporting cats. I've never had cats like that, never been a cat owner, never driven them around in a car. But I just know some people are already fed up that I'm fed up. I'm probably not as fed up as most people, but that is so fucking crazy. It's one thing to obviously put them in a travel carrier like that and drive them across multiple states because you're moving to a new state. It's a whole different thing to take them for a 19-hour joyride while you go and finger Lynn, your emotional support feeder.
He's okay. I'm almost more worried for his silence versus Rarity's talking. I don't know. But it seems whenever I start talking, Rarity will stop meowing. She stopped, and she hasn't stopped, literally this whole time. My sweet little baby.
I'm worried for both of them.
I think they're just gonna get something to drink. And
I'm also is Twinkie Twinkie's just chilling. Twinkie's just doing whatever the fuck she wants in the car. She's just, you said, let me get these carriers for the cats, but Twinkie gets free range of the whole van.
And I'm just gonna get a Diet Coke. Normally I get beef jerky on a road trip, but something about being awake early and just feeling a little anxious for such a long drive. By the way, I'm going to Wisconsin. Whoa. It's gonna take about 15 hours to get there. So I feel just a little anxious about it. So food is the last thing on my mind. But beef jerky is usually my go-to road trip snack.
It's clearly not the last thing on your mind when you're sitting here talking about how beef jerky is your emotional support road trip snack. It's clearly on your mind. Maybe it's not the first thing on your mind. Maybe it is the second thing on your mind, but it's certainly not the last thing on your mind.
Alright, so I got my Diet Coke.
Love a Diet Coke.
My mom got her, she drinks these, like, sugar-free Red Bulls.
Work.
And tell them what you said.
I said, this is my spot for my drink. In my car, I don't get a spot.
Right, and then what'd you say?
And this is the garbage bag because I know you.
Yeah, she's like, here's the garbage.
She said, here's the garbage bag for a garbage person, Mama. Here you go. Here you go. Also, I can't drink Red Bull. I really can't. Like, my drunken college days ruined Red Bull for me. Going out to a bar and getting a vodka Red Bull, I could never. That and cranberry juice, which is sad because cranberry juice is good, but going out when I was in my early 20s and getting vodka cranberries every time I went out, awful. It somehow did not turn me off from vodka. Like, I kept drinking vodka and other things, but I couldn't do Red Bull. I could not do cranberry juice to save my life. And now I don't do vodka either, really, truly. But vodka actually wasn't even what ruined it for me when I finally gave up drinking. It was a combination of wine and some Cosmopolitans at this, like, martini bar that I sometimes used to go to with friends. That was oversharing. Nobody asked for that today, Zachary. Nobody asked for that. But thinking about drinking a Red Bull just, too much for me.
Because I know you. I'm not going to lie, I am kind of messy in a car. I don't know what it is, but...
You're kind of messy everywhere, bestie. In your social life, in your home, in the car. You're a messy girl. You're messy on YouTube.
Anyways, we have to stop again because my mom can't figure
Sabrina
out
Carpenter.
it's raining. Alright, so they're having
Sabrina Carpenter spotted
a cigarette break, but what we couldn't figure out was how to get them to go continuously, because my mom's never driven something like this before. So she had to, like, twist this part up, but she wasn't able to figure that out while we were driving, but we figured it out. We're safe. Are you good, Mom?
Yeah, I'm good. I couldn't figure out how to turn the windshield wipers on. I had to do it every few seconds. It was like a mess.
Also, is Mama Lynn just, like, real fucking close to the steering wheel? Like, it looks like that seat can be pushed back a little bit. It looks like there should be room for her to scoot back. Like, why are her boobs on the steering wheel?
We're good. Yeah. Oh, he's coming back.
Look at that sky. Would you just look at it?
Oh, we're in Kansas. Oh.
Have you ever been to Kansas before?
I have never been to Kansas.
Neither
Wow.
have I. Isn't this where the Wizard of Oz takes place?
That's why I said, where's Toto?
Oh. That makes sense. Okay.
Flying houses. No.
I have.
Oh my god, look.
I want to hear Stepdad Len in the background. Let's talk to him. Let's introduce that character.
What it looks like,
Go
folks.
pick up Robert in Colorado.
Alright, so we're at a little spot, I don't know. There's a Subway there, but it's closed. We're in this, like, weird town where there's, like, nothing, but we're stretching our legs. They're taking their smoke break.
We're in this weird town where there's, like, nothing. Yeah, like just a small town in the middle of nowhere. Welcome to it. That's why I channeled this today. That's where I grew up. A small town where there's nothing. Feels like home.
So when we first started driving, the ETA was like 7:40 something, and now the ETA is 8 p.m. So it will change as we go. So he's been sleeping on the bed right there.
Oh.
You wanna go potties? Come on.
Oh, I know that's got people worked up. Oh, I know that's got people worked up. She's just sleeping in her bed on the floor. I know people are mad about that. And probably rightfully so. Like, I feel like it's weird that Amberlynn put so much thought into a traveling, like, carrier for the cats. And it's just like, yeah, and Twinkie can sleep in a dog bed on the floor of the van.
Come on.
Oh, walking content. Oh, ba-na-na-na-na, 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 ba-da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da, da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da-da. I'm gonna knock this head off by singing the walking song.
We're in Kansas, baby. Kansas. You wanna say hi?
Yeah.
Why is she so thrilled about being in Kansas? Like, you're driving through Kansas. You're probably not even seeing the real, true sights and sounds of Kansas. I don't know what those are. I truly don't. But you're not even seeing those. Like, please be serious. Do you think she's gonna drive past, like, Chicago or, like, the suburbs of Chicago? She probably doesn't have to go through actual Chicago. But, like, I could see her maybe going through, like, the northwest suburbs.
Kansas! Now a million more to go.
A million more miles.
Wow.
Alright, so we stopped and got some McDonald's.
Of course she did.
I got a hash brown.
Of course.
And
it wouldn't be a Tommy era video if she didn't show herself eating some kind of food.
They're bagels.
She said, I'm getting ready for you, Tommy Salami. No worries.
Sausage and egg.
Honestly, I also just need to say, like, I really don't typically, like she eats in videos and whoever, whatever. It's just so hard for me to watch her eat in videos now, knowing who her girlfriend is, what her girlfriend's about, what her girlfriend has done in the past. Like, it's just really hard to look at it. Like, it definitely changes I mean, like, a lot of people already were very sus of her food and her food-related videos, her food content, this, that, the other. And, like, for the most part, I'm just like, she's gonna eat what she's gonna eat, whoever, whatever. And now I'm just like, everything she eats on camera, I can't help but think about Tommy Salami being a feeder. It's just never gonna escape my mind.
Cheese, and I literally like to put the hash brown.
I do love, I don't really eat at McDonald's anymore, but I used to love those little breakfast bagels. Those little shits are so good. There's like the sauce they put on them.
I do too.
You do that too?
Yep.
Oh my gosh, me and my mom are so much alike.
Twins.
So we put it like that.
Twins.
It's delicious. Oh my god, it's so windy.
Nobody's ever thought about putting a hash brown on a breakfast sandwich before. Y'all are so unique. So creative. That Tommy content coming through.
And then we're gonna get out, pee. Alright, so we are stopped again at a gas station this time because we need to get some gas.
I know I've talked about this before, but I love a Casey's General Store. Love a Casey's General Store. Them donuts, that pizza, chef's kiss. If y'all don't know, I don't know how to explain it to you. I grew up in a town where the only place you could order a pizza like, truly order a pizza was at the Casey's General Store, okay? That's where we got our pizzas. When Mom said, it's pizza night, we're ordering out, she was going up to the Casey's and picking us up some pizzas. So I love Casey's. I really wore the right outfit today because I really feel like I'm getting to live, like, some nostalgia out right now by watching this. Like, we're really embracing rural Midwest Illinois experiences, although I think she's maybe still in Kansas. I don't fucking know.
Taking Twink's potty again.
Okay.
So it's currently 11:17 and our ETA has changed to like 8:40. So
I love how surprised she is by the idea that, like, when you stop, it means that your ETA is gonna change. Like, obsessed that she's like, oh my god, our ETA changed again. Yeah, you've shown yourself stopping, like, 5 times at this point.
It's gonna keep changing, though. So how I just stammered.
So what?
Have you enjoyed the ride so far?
Yeah, I like it. Even the music or thing.
Even the music?
Yeah.
Even the music.
We had a Billie Eilish
Are you happy?
streak, yes.
I am obsessed with Birds of a Feather now. I'm really not a Billie Eilish stan or fan. I think she's very talented, but, like, her music mostly just is not for me. But Birds of a Feather fucking hits. It slaps, as Amberlynn would say. It slaps.
And I appreciate you guys taking me.
That's what matters.
An offering. Yeah, baby. Then we're gonna check on the cats. Because they're quiet now. They haven't been meowing or anything. Okay, so we just bought some water.
Okay.
For the pets. I brought 2 bowls.
She said, I'm gonna get this core hydration water? Isn't that like fancy water? You could couldn't just get a, like, I don't know, Dasani Aquafina moment situation type of deal? Like, isn't this, like, expensive water? I don't know. Maybe, listen, let me not discourage her from doing what's best for her pets. I just thought that this had something added to it. You know, like, I don't know. Do you know what I'm saying? I probably sound so stupid right now. Let me just let her give her cats this core hydration water. I'm also like, why not just plan it? Like, why are you buying bottled water, though, to begin with? Like, did you not plan to just, like, have water that you could give your cats and your pets and your animals? Like, with the number of, like, reusable bottles and containers and things like that you have, you didn't consider, like, maybe I should pack some water?
Oh, I just got water all over my dress. They're all actually doing so much better than I thought they would, so I'm very happy to hear that and see that, because
I'm glad that they're doing better than you anticipated, but also I'm just thinking about also how pets have to, like, readjust every time they enter a new home. And how, like, literally for, like, I don't know how long she's gonna be there. I think she's still there now. I think she's still in Wisconsin as we speak. But, like, they're gonna spend, like, a week of their time readjusting to this new place, this new situation.
Very nervous for that. So, this is my mom's third caffeinated drink.
Love that for her.
What do you mean, Amber?
Leave her alone. Why did that feel a little shamey? Like, she's literally driving your ass 19 hours to Wisconsin. If she needs 3 caffeinated drinks to keep her going, I would just let her.
Yeah, I've made it to Missouri. And here's
Love Missouri.
Cool,
and by that...
street art for you guys.
Street art? It's a bridge. What?
My mom called it art. Yeah.
I did.
Some water. What is it called?
I do love Missouri. As somebody who went to school nearby St. Louis, I love Missouri. And by that, I mean, I loved St. Louis. I have been to Kansas City, Missouri before, too, and that was nice the one time I was there. And I grew up near, like, Hannibal, Missouri, so I went into, like, the little Mark Twain caves a lot. So Missouri's got its fine points. What is this hot dog? What is this wiener Mama Lynn's about to go down on?
A kolache?
Oh, a kolache.
No, we're about to do a taste test.
Oh, they're good.
I got, so we went to Dunkin' Donuts because it is lunchtime. And I got a small kiwi watermelon refresher.
She really is preparing for this visit to Tommy. She said, you know what's great about a 19-hour road trip is I can stop multiple times, get multiple different fast foods to eat, and Tommy Salami is gonna be ready for me. This is like just a little foreplay for Tommy Salami or something.
Oh. That hits. That's good. That's good. So my mom said that these kolaches, is that what it's called?
Yeah, they're good.
It's like a hot dog with like bread. She's like, you gotta try it. So we're gonna try it.
Let's go. I didn't know Dunkin' Donuts sold kolaches. But maybe that's a regional thing. I don't think any of the Dunkin' Donuts in Chicago sell kolaches.
I love you a lot.
Oh, girl, just slow down.
Wait, there's like cheese on the inside.
They're good, huh?
Oh, I don't think I'll be able to eat it.
Why?
It kind of gives me the creeps.
Why?
Like the inside of it doesn't look cooked, so my brain's telling me it's not cooked.
Girl, why?
Look.
That's what it looks like.
Girl, what? That's a fuck.
I can't.
I have seen you eat so many sausages before, and that's what every fucking sausage, hot dog situation type of deal you've ever fucking eated. Oh my god. At this point, words are just, they have fully kicked my ass all the way. Like, whatever comes out of my mouth comes out of my mouth, okay? You get what you get and you don't throw a fit. But that looks like any other fucking sausage, hot dog situation type of deal you've ever eaten, girly pop.
You eat it.
It's cooked, Amber.
That's weird. I'm gonna eat the breading.
Of course you are.
Nothing wrong with eating the breading.
Of course you are.
Like, it tastes good, but I'm just like freaked out by it. And then I also...
That is so Amberlynn coded. That is So Amberlynn coded, which makes sense because it's Amberlynn doing it.
Wanted to try the everything mini bagels.
Oh, those are good.
So
I've had
like
those
cream cheese
before.
on the inside, I guess.
The old Dunkin' Donut had a special offer in the app to get those for like $1 if you got an iced beverage once, and so I did it, and they were good. I wouldn't buy them if they were not on special though, because I think they're kind of like expensive for what you get.
Hand me my donut.
You want the other one? You want to try it?
Oh, look, that's stepdad Lynn's
You want
No, I
one?
want my donut.
arm in the background.
She got a maple donut and she wants that. Okay. I'll just save
Oh,
you
yeah.
one. Good?
Yeah, absolutely.
So a little update on like how my body's doing, because you guys know I have lipedema and lymphedema, so we swell in the car. Even like short rides, like even rides that are like just an hour.
I don't know how lipedema or lymphedema work, but she did mention in the last video that she felt like driving would be easier than flying. But my thoughts are, the way that I would think about it, and this could be wrong, but I would just think that like potentially flying would be a shorter amount of time traveling, and so maybe that would be easier on your body than like spending 19 hours in a car, you know? Like that would be my thought. I mean, it's obvious to me now, though, that the real reason why she's driving is because she wants to take the animals and she's hoping that she can just stay in Wisconsin and never come back. That's what it seems like to me, at least. But I feel like it actually would be better for her body. I don't know if, like, altitude and, like, being, like, high in the sky is worse than, like, being in a car. But it seems like being in a car for 19 hours would be worse on your body.
But yes, I have some swelling, but like there's not really that much pain. There's a little bit of discomfort, but I'm doing really good. And I've been in the car since 5 a.m. and it's now almost 2 p.m. So I'm doing pretty good.
All right, Diva.
How are you doing?
Hi,
She's doing
Twonk.
pretty good. The cats, I think they're sleeping. And I'm realizing as I sit here, I've already had to fix my eyeliner literally on the road while my mom was driving. I feel like I need to fix my eyebrows, so I'm gonna do that real quick. And then I'm gonna go pee.
A magnet, the Missouri magnet. Freedom to forest.
Oh, Iowa!
Alright, so we stopped again in Iowa.
Where at in Iowa? I really fuck with Iowa. I went to school for a semester in Iowa in Des Moines, so I feel like I know a lot about Iowa. I also grew up near Iowa as well, but like, where the fuck in Iowa are we?
And stepdad needed some. Would you get him ibuprofen?
Yeah.
Like
are they at a Casey's again? They're at another Casey's! She's about to say something about Chapel Roan. Let me rewind.
And stepdad needed some. Would you get him ibuprofen?
Yeah.
He has like a headache moment. I'm getting like chapped lips. It's because we have the AC on. Like.
Wait, I heard chap. And I was like, oh, she's about to talk about Chapel Roan. No, she's talking about her crusty ass lips. Damn. She's talking about her crusty ass lips. I thought she was going to talk about Chapel Roan. That's funny. That is funny.
Lightly, and I think just like the constant air hitting it. And usually when I get chapped lips, I get cold
I got
sores.
chapped lips. It's okay, babe.
So let's cross our fingers that that does not happen. That is like the worst timing ever. Alright, you guys, I am on the prowl for some chapstick. And I found some. Oh my god, yes.
Oh my god,
Not
yes.
gonna lie, there was a moment when I probably would have needed to buy this. Let's say a couple hours ago. I was starting to feel a little motion sickness. But thankfully it went away. And over
thank
here,
God.
we have CarMax, which is exactly what I wanted. I do wish.
Love the CarMax. Gotta get my CarMax report before I buy a used car. Love CarMax.
Had like a cold sore thing, just in case. I do not see any, which is unfortunate. Alright, so we're getting some gas now. We've stopped so many times, but I think we all need it. Because they smoke cigarettes, I need to stretch out my legs.
You gotta stretch.
Swollen, gas breaks.
Yeah.
And my mom has been a champ, and she has drove this whole time.
Icon.
It has been like Oh my god, wait, it's been like 12 hours. So now
you owe Mama Lynn so much, Amberlynn Reed. I hope she's being paid for her time, her energy, her resources, because you put Mama Lynn through it.
Oh, I think it's time for a new driver.
Yeah. Chillax.
Yeah, she needs to chillax. Why do I look sunburned? Am I getting sun in the car?
Yeah.
I'm getting a farmer's tan on this arm,
Oh,
like I'm getting a
God.
sunburn, but then on this arm nothing is happening.
Oh no.
So
Well, actually, it all kind of looked a little rosy, to be honest with you.
that's fun. Come and go.
Love the come and
We're
go.
stopped again, and at this point, I don't know how many times we've stopped.
A
We've
lot.
stopped so many times.
You've stopped a lot.
But it's like a relief to be able to do that, and that I'm with people who like genuinely like want to stop themselves, because I feel like a burden if like they didn't want to stop, but they want to stop just as much as I do. And I think the Carmex is working on my lips. I don't know. I think it's just like the AC. And you know what? Now that I think about it, the AC might be the reason why my skin is kind of red. Girl, I don't know. This car right.
I think I've reached the maximum Amberlynn Reed road trip content I can take, which is good. I have made it nearly 11 minutes into this video before I'm like ready to tap out. But it's just like there's only so many stops at a gas station I can watch. Like there's only so many gas station stops that are gonna be interesting, that I'm gonna have something different to say.
It has been a lot better than I thought, but there's been some, you know, some trials and some errors, but we're figuring it out. Figuring it out. Figuring it, Amberlynn.
What did you call me? What did you call me?
Figuring it out.
Oh my god. Are you ready?
Alright, my mom just said that this is the cutest lighter she's ever gotten. What's on there?
Cupcakes.
Oh, it is cupcakes!
Isn't it
Wait,
cute?
that is cute.
Love
Yeah,
lighters.
it's blurry.
The colors it is and
Yeah,
stuff.
that is cute.
So cute.
Okay, I support it. Did you get an Iowa magnet?
I didn't. Next time.
Girl.
Alright, so we're at a Walmart now, and I'm officially breathing Wisconsin air, folks.
Let's go.
Yes, I'm officially breathing it.
Breathing that Wisconsin Walmart air.
We're just taking a little break here. Oh my gosh, my legs, they're so stiff. So I'm gonna like do some leg exercises.
Please.
Like the marching band
Let's go.
exercise. I don't even know. I am so swollen.
The marching band exercise. I would have loved to see Amberlynn Reed in marching band with me in high school. I would have loved to see it. What instrument do you think Amberlynn would play?
This ride has got me easily retaining like 15 pounds of like fluid and water retention. Like I absolutely feel that. Wow. You can make a wish on this.
Oh, there you go. Make one.
Okay. Let me make a wish.
Why do I know what it is?
Oh my god, Gabby Hanna, Dandelion, Poetry Book.
Alright, I wished.
Yeah?
And I have all those literally everywhere.
Yeah, stretch your legs.
That wish will come true. So we're about 2 hours away from the destination, so this is gonna be our final stop. And then I get to see my girlfriend.
Let's go.
Just been such a fun road trip with my mom, because I've never had that before. Never done that together. So it's just been really, really fun, and I'm just grateful.
I do appreciate that. That would be fun. Well, I mean, I have taken, I guess, like much shorter than this road trips with my mom. I'm like, was it fun? I love my mom. But it's like, did we have fun? I don't know. Well, actually, that's like where my love of like Reba and the 90s country comes from, is because my mom was like the only one of her siblings that moved away after, you know, she became an adult. And so we would like spend, I think to get to my grandma's house from where I grew up, it was like 4 hours. So we frequently were making those trips when I was young, and my mom would blast Reba the whole way, and I loved it. That's why I love Reba McEntire.
You guys, I have made it. I am safe. I am sound.
Where's
I am
Tommy?
showered, and I'm loved, and I'm happy. So, yeah, I'm gonna end this vlog, and I will see you guys in my next one. Thank you for joining me on my traveling journey.
Sure. Where's Tommy? All of that, we don't even get to see Tommy at the end? Hateful. Hateful. Absolutely hateful. Anyways, I think that's all I got for today. I was expecting this to be a longer video on my end because it's a longer video for her by a couple minutes, I guess. Maybe it's not that much longer. But that really is all I have today. I hope we do get to see some West content, considering she's, I think, still there. I'm hoping the pre-recorded West content is coming. It's on its way. She has been posting like every other day, so she has been pretty consistent. So maybe we still got more content coming. Maybe we're in a good like rhythm and flow when it comes to her recording stuff and having some pre-recorded stuff out there. So we shall see. But like I said, that's all I have for today. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed today's video. If you did and you're brand new to my channel, consider subscribing down below. Hit the bell button so you get a notification every single time I post a new video. Make sure to leave me a comment, hit like, click share, and follow me on all my social media. I had so much fun today. I hope you did too, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!
Would you ever
dance with
JoJo Siwa, an iconic YouTube lesbian power couple?